Alright, I am now filming my second ever match review, game review, whatever you guys want to call it. Um, just because I feel like I am on fire and I could probably get one done pretty quickly. This game, I am reviewing a game that it has happened to me a lot where the opponent gets frustrated and rage quits without resigning. Um, which is not fun. He had like a 9 minute timer, and I was just stuck there waiting. Because he had obviously left his monitor, left his screen, and he had a chance, but Loki, I kind of out expanded him. Let's just start the game here. I start off with my classic push here with a warrior and a mindbender. I don't go for the altar of peace. He just creates one troop, updates his capital, basic beginner stuff. He's just pushing through. I have my mindbender on another city. I have two cities now. He has two cities. We're pretty even, I would say. He goes for mining. Moves forward just so he can see. I'm on my third village, and I already upgraded my second village, which was a pretty smart decision I made. So I decided to upgrade this village first because I know that if once I get my port here, I can just put a port here and the fish, and I would get some money back. And then I could upgrade this one with the amount of fish and horses that I see on the land, or animals. I don't know. These are llamas, I guess. Let's continue. I push forward on my land. I see another village. I capture the village near the lighthouse. He's still expanding on his piece of land. We're both not in the water yet, so it's pretty even. He seems to have a bigger timer than I do for now. Maybe because he sees more land. I don't know. He's getting ready for a giant. I see he has one boat in the water. So I make my boat. I don't know that he has his, but we're both at a pretty even pace here. We're both in the water at the same time. He jumps the lake there instead of staying in the water. Which if you see over on my turn, I kind of do the exact same thing. I move forward, I see there's land, and I prepare to just land on that ruin. While I do my port, get my money back. He expands forward, he sees his village. I did not know this was his capital. He's already on that piece of land. I jump on the ruin just so that I can start exploring that island, and I create a rammer. I create a rammer because as IMO, you need defense on the water, especially. Like if he just pushes at me with rafts, they're all dead. I could easily just start producing rammers, and I see a lot of potential land here to just move around. I get an explorer here on my most eastern city. I get the lighthouse, and I see that he does not have vision. So I'm happy that my mind mender's there, and I hope that he moves forward so I can claim it. I just upgrade, try to get ready to have more troops in the water. At this point, he's already in the water as well. He tries to hurt my mindbender. Tries is the key word. And then he upgrades and produces. Here, I land on this little city. And I capture archery. Because I see that I want to attack his boats. Because I don't have access to water there. He doesn't see my archer. That's good. And then he finally spots my archers. He shoots my warrior just to weaken him. But that was, I think, that's all he could do there. I easily just kill his boat with my archer and warrior move. I move in another warrior. I ignored that ruin that was on the mountain because I didn't want to go mountain climbing just yet. He expands his capital. I move my mind mender back so that he can't reach it. He's just upgrading. We're still at a pretty even pace. I would say so. He has archers too, so I move along the shores with my rammers, trying to get access to whatever more land. I go for a giant on this piece over here, and I have 2 giants already. I see that he retreats because he wants to put a giant or his warrior into the water. Oh, he went for border growth. He should have just gotten a giant there. That would have been so much pressure on me. Upgrades his most northern village. He still doesn't have that lighthouse up there. I put my giants in the water. I get roading so that I can probably get another giant with roads and with the park. I mean, not the park, the monument you get for connecting all of your cities, or 5 cities to your capital. I do basic exploring stuff. I'm in the water already. He sees my raft there and he just decides to take it out, which is a wise move. I don't think he had to shoot it. He would have one-shot it, I think. Unless I had, I mean, yeah, I have aquatism, so that prevented him from one-shotting it, which is good. Always get aquatism early on, as fast as you can, as cheap as you can. Especially if you know you're going to be in the water, like in this lakes game. Or I think it's continents, yeah, it's continents. Yeah, so I'm glad I went for aquatism there. He sees that I have an arsenal already of things in the water that he is going to have a horrible time trying to reach. I don't want him to take this ruin because what if he gets another veteran? That would suck. So I focus that ruin, and then I know that he can't reach me with this. So I just move cautiously forward. Watch. I connect. Get my money back there. Yeah, I just protect my brammers because I don't want him to take them out or splash damage them completely. And then I just move forward all my units into the water that I can. I get another giant in my capital. He's still not pressuring this city. I feel like he's just scared of my mind bender bending his mind. He advances over here with his juggernaut, shoots some of my people with his... I mean, he's just spamming these little boat guys, spending all his money. And I'm on the defense right now. I'm not even pushing for the offense. I'm just defending very, very well. I'm prioritizing his rammers. Because I could easily just one-shot his archer boats, his sails. And then I just advance over here. I mean, I give him a lot of splash damage, but that guy is so weak that I'm like, I don't care. And he decides to move back instead of splash damaging here. He sees I have 2 giants, but he's not really doing much against them. I'm gonna easily just start taking down all his smaller pieces, and I'm being annoying by placing all of my units. I strategically make 1 sail just so that I can have access to the waters and some reach, but I strategically place all of my other units behind these guys so that, I mean, they don't really get splash damaged while he's attacking them. My turn again. I finally go for this ruin and I get a star ruin, and then I go for mining, trying to get more giants over here on this side. I get another giant, and he's gonna be going into the water pretty soon. There's a big turn for me, protecting all of my little units with my bulkier units like my giants. I create this super strong swordsman boat sail here so that he has a hard time trying to kill it. I know he's gonna try to go for splash damage, but he's just gonna be so strong. It's not gonna be an issue for me. Now here, I'll wait till it's my turn to explain something I wanted to do and why I didn't do it. So he captures this village. So my goal here, so why I shot him, was to get him weak. And I was gonna build a bridge here. The turn before. But I decided against it and thought I was gonna do it the next turn, but I forgot that once you capture, you can't build anymore. So that was a waste of time. I didn't build a bridge, but I had a warrior here that I was just gonna road and just steal it right away. That would have been a quicker ending to the game for sure. He's trying to hurt my sail with the splash damage combo, which he didn't even go for the splash damage. That would have been big. I just splash damage him. heal my boat. I have aquatism, so I have a lot of health on my boats. I try to go for the starfish and this one down here. I upgrade this over here, get some free money out of it, and then I build a port and just start generating some access to the water in that side of the map. I get ready for a giant tier with mining and smithery. I double mine bend here just in case he tried to do something on me. He goes for strategy to start creating stronger units in the water. He does not have aquatism from what I can tell. I finally go for smithery and I get my giant over here on this land with smithery. And so as you can see here, I really tried to go for this guy to push here so I could steal him. So I kind of blocked as many spots as I could. And for some reason, it decided to send him here. I still have yet to understand why. But let's watch that. So I heal him. I get the giant and he just gets pushed here. But I move everything as close as possible to try to prevent that. Let me know if you guys know how to get a push to go exactly where you want it to go. Because I really would have benefited more from him pushing here into this mountain. Anyways, let's continue. Let's rewatch that. It pushes north. I didn't place a port also just in case they put him in the port. That's literally suicide for him. He knows he can't attack here because he's gonna just get mind bended. I'm still pushing giants out of my capital, which is amazing. This is a very good play or spawn for me. The waters are completely dominated by me. And then after this next turn, I cut his timer down significantly. Yeah, I'm just doing damage here. Like, there's nothing he can really do to stop me from expanding at this point. Like, I'm just producing units and I'm putting them in the back. Like, that's how much I am ahead. Like, I'm able to just produce and hold. So here, okay, this is where the actual theme of this match is. So he sees that he really has no way of stopping my expansion. And so the reason this is cut short here is because he didn't do anything for 9 minutes. This guy literally just tried to get me, like what I think he was doing is trying to get me to quit the game and resign because I don't want to wait the 10-minute timer that he had. But he let the entire 10-minute timer run down, which is why he didn't do anything, and then his units just healed. And then I'm like, I already know what he's doing. He's just trying to annoy me, and he rage quit probably. I do my play here. I keep going. I take over this city. I have a giant in his mountain. I have a mindbender here, but I know he's AFK. And then it gives him another turn. This time his timer goes down to like 4.5 minutes. He waits it out again, and then I do my turn again. I take over another 3 villages. And of course, the game kicks him out for inactivity, and it results in an automatically resigning him. This is his name. Does this show? His name is Dan Ucht Oklen Fraur. So he's obviously German. And I wanted to report him for doing this kind of activity. I feel like there should be an option for this because it was not the first time that I've experienced people rage quitting and having me wait 10 minutes, 11-minute timers without them making a move, only to lead to them getting kicked for inactivity. But these are the types of players I kind of hate in Polytopia. So if you enjoyed this video, just let me know. And also share your experience with these types of people rage quitting and just doing this horrible play of making me wait or making you wait the timer in hopes that you quit as well. Yeah, this is I hate these types of games, but I mean I was patient. I actually farmed a little bit on the sides here. I got to practice my farming, so I don't hate it completely. I went for the Eye of God. I tried to get all the techs. I was thinking about it, but as you can see, he quit, and I just decided to stop playing the game as well. Um, but yeah, that is how it went, and I'm excited to do some more game reviews. So peace.